Hey, I'm PJ, founder of xgym, and we're going to talk a little bit about muscle today. So, specifically, when you stop training and then when you come back, like for a vacation or something, people ask me all the time why gymmers maintain muscle mass and strength so much better than traditional training people. And I'm still trying to figure that out. But I do know we have way more muscle density. So instead of big puffy muscles, we make denser muscles because of the nature of how we do exercise with both endurance and strength combined all in one workout, all at the same time, because of our unique methodology. But let's just say this is the muscle, and these are cells in the muscle, and this is not to scale or anything close to what reality is. And we can go in and talk about actin and myosin and all those things, but we're going to keep this really simple. So when you do a workout, especially a really hard workout, meaning going to complete muscle failure, you will create little pockets. Again, this is not scientific. This is a simplification. It creates a little pocket. That workout created this pocket, and another pocket over here, pocket, little pockets where protein can fill. We'll make that like a little ball of protein, comes in and fills that pocket and adds to the mass of the muscle or the density, as within our case, and the strength of the muscle. And when you go on vacation, what happens when you're not working out, and you should, there's no reason to not work out, but some people just don't, that's okay. Or you take some time off, like when I broke my clavicle, there were certain muscles I couldn't exercise. So what happened to those muscles is the protein came back out of the pocket because the muscle isn't being used, like the anterior deltoid I wanted to stay away from. So that atrophied. This is atrophy, pockets. So the muscle cell gets smaller, weaker, less dense in our case. And in fact, with this arm, I lost a whole inch in 5 weeks with this arm. Even though I was still doing isometric stuff, electric stim, would have been a lot more had I not done a lot of biohacking things. But I did lose some mass. This is why. However, the pocket stays there. So after 5 weeks of not really doing as much, the protein goes away, but the pocket's still there because the hard work was done prior, and it was with years. That the longer you have these pockets and the more pockets you make over time, the harder it is to get rid of the pocket. It's easy to get rid of the protein, but not the pocket. So you're not starting over when you come back from a layoff. Getting back to where you were is typically as long as the layoff was. So if you're off for a year, but you have 5 years of training before that, it'll take you a year to get back, not starting over 5 years to get back because of these pockets. So I start working out again, training again, and the pockets are already there. So protein floating by finds the pocket, fits in there. And that's how I got an inch back. Actually, for me, it was 5 weeks off and then 3 weeks to get the inch back. So it was shorter than what I had just described, but that's for a normie, and especially for people doing traditional training. For gymmers, it happens faster. So hopefully this helps you with that concept.
And that's all I have to say about that.